Welcome back to Spirit of the Outdoors. We have got another one of these night vision goggles that we're going to do a review on. Now, this one is from Akaso. You can't see that, can you? Turn this way where the camera is not blocking the light. See that Akaso brand? So these are much like the other ones, except these have rechargeable battery packs to go with them, which is wonderful. The next thing is these are full color. So it's full moon. I'll throw you a picture up I took of the moon with my Nikon camera. So power these on. And there it comes on. See it loading up. And they video record, take pictures, all of that stuff. Full color. But I've had them out playing with them for a week. So I hadn't had them out no whole lot. Okay, I turned them off for a second. I will, it's hard for me to, and I'm out here because what I have to do is get in the back of my buggy where I can turn these lights on so you can see what I'm doing, because you can't film talking about it and all this in the daytime. You got to use some common sense, you know. So anyway, I am trying to allow y'all to a little bit see in here. This is full color. So you can literally, I don't know that y'all can see. And I'm using that front. You can see them fence posts. See how that is full color? I'll do some video recording with it. Now, I have not mastered dialing this thing in. Stuff up close, you can get a crisp, click picture of stuff up close. I'm trying to get it where y'all can see. Let me tilt y'all up. See? Oh, now look. See, that is full color at night. Now, obviously, I got some light shining on that, but not near about that much. So I can still do full color off out through here in the dark. See? Over there where the light ain't shining. So I'll get some footage through here with those lights off here shortly. And then you got modes where you can turn hold it down, it'll change. And then you can absolutely, it's black and white, and you can really, in my opinion, pick up a lot more stuff with the black and white. So the way these operate, you got a power on button up here. Hold it down, powers it on, and you can touch it right now and it'll just go on and off. So you can save your battery. And you can zoom in and zoom out with these two buttons here, but if you hold down on it, it will adjust your focus, the focal length of that infrared dot. Because see, you can't probably tell, but see now it looks like it's a dot in the middle. Well, I can hold back and it spreads that out to where you can see more. So There, I got it pretty crisp right there. Now these, I'll say this. It seems to be the further you zoom in, the cloudier it looks out there. The footage in it is not like crisp way out there. Up close right here, like me looking across this field, man, I can see detail on everything. I mean, no problems whatsoever. Now that thing there is janking with me a little bit. So if I step over here and look like in front of the buggy, with the moonlight, you can see really, really good. I can see all of this little field back here. So you hold mode down, and it goes back to the full color. And y'all, it amazes me that you can full color. Now the full color is a little more grainy than the black and white. But I mean, it is full color. And you can see, I mean, you can make out and tell what stuff is, but I'll put the footage up there. You can see the footage. And we're going to do some recording. So you've got a button back here, and then it has a menu. Right here, menu. And you can go through there and change your video resolution, your capture duration. In other words, it'll film a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And then you can cut it on and off in that length of time. But if you want to film, it's not like recording with this where you want to film 6 minutes. I've been going so far talking about this thing. So, and then these two buttons over here will cycle down through. You turn the audio on and off as you record. Let's turn that on. You hit shot. Oh. Well. Menu. Shot. There we go. Wi-Fi hotspot. I mean, there's a lot. The brightness in here. Button light on. Screen off time. It's got a compass. It's got a level. Now, I will say this. My level didn't seem to be level. Okay. The compass was accurate. The compass is accurate on it. Like, wherever you look, it would tell you. When I looked north, it was dialed in. But when I pulled the level up, it looked crooked to me. Now, I didn't go get my building level to check it. So, you know, you... But in my mind, it was a little off. So they'll have to deal with that. But so anyway, I hadn't set the date and time and all that kind of such as that. I'm gonna try to do some. We've got a turnip green patch, and then I have got wheat right here. But now there's not gonna be any animals right here because I come driving up. But what I did think I'd do is I might can walk back down to my corn feeder, and then there's another corn feeder back up this way, and we might see some raccoons up some trees, because I've been getting some footage of these raccoons every night on the game camera. So I feel like it, but now they've been showing up around midnight or something, so I don't know. They may be there, they may not be. But anyway, I'm going to do some videoing with this and get y'all some footage. These are a lot smaller. So the one next thing, you got a tripod deal you can put on there, and I don't know. Okay, you put this on the bottom, right down here, or I do. Battery pack goes in the bottom as well, and like I said, this is the battery pack. It is a rechargeable. They send you the cords, all the stuff to recharge it, hook it to your computer. But it's got, I guess, where you can mount a microphone or so. I don't know what that's for. But here's the one thing I was going to show you. You know, it's binoculars. You see how that strap will snap right there on that? Well, you got some little rings over here. So right now, like, while I want to go walking around and looking, if I can get that pointed out. my fingers done got cold and pummel fingers. So now I can hook it on there. All right. But since I put that steel on there, really what I want to do, and this is one of my old backup tripods. This ain't a good tripod, but it works good for holding this steel. So see, now I can, if I want to record and it ain't, there we go. Get it up here where I can look at it. I have some fun while I'm doing this, y'all. So I'm gonna cut the lights off and I'm gonna do some filming with this. Y'all, I promise it's dark. I swear it looks like it's plumb daylight out there. It is as dark as it can be. You can see the moon shining on that field right here. Y'all hear that hoot owl? Y'all, I swear I can't believe it's dark out there through there. That is amazing. The footage is not just the clearest in the world on this. Now, it may be time I put it on my camera, on the computer. I promise y'all, it is dark right now. Let's look back down behind me down this lane. Now, it's a little more grainy in there where that moonlight ain't shining. See, y'all, this right here is what it looks like about across 80 acres or so. Now, I'm going to swap it over right here. This is broad open and a full moon to full color. I'm adjusting this focus a little bit, but it ain't. I think that's getting worse. I think you can see better without it. Because you can see the stars up there, just in case y'all wondering. And we're going to adjust the infrared. So y'all, at one point back here, I saw a deer, but I couldn't get a video of it on this thing. I seen it, and then I was fumbling around, you know. So anyway, get it off of this tripod. The tripod is good for if you're going to video getting stable, but now if you just need to look around and look at stuff, you're better off to have it in your hand. And then, like I said, you got this strap thing. You can hang it around your neck, but then when you want to put it up and tote the whole case and all, this will use the same strap, see? I do kind of like that feature. So I'm going to power it off. Hold down and it'll power itself off. The thing I do really like about this one is the fact of rechargeable batteries, because y'all know as well as I do, AA batteries is expensive. And when you got to have about 12 of them, well, at least 8 to run something, that can be a problem. So with this, you got this nifty little case right here. Put the whole deal in, shoulder strap it. It's got a little carrying handle, and it is a solid, I mean, it ain't hard, you can squish it, but it is fairly solid. So I think that, and for those of you that don't make, Akaso is the one that makes the little action cameras that are like GoPros. And I have heard some really good things about those cameras, that they were, you know, for the money, they were really good cameras. So I don't know, I have never had one. I did tell them if I was going to do the review on this, I wanted one of their action cameras to review and play with, so that some of you, because I know I have a lot of people that I have talked to that are thinking about starting to film YouTube videos. And those little action cameras are very handy, especially if they have decent audio. But anyway, y'all, if you like this little thing, as something, I'll put links to it in the description. I've had this for a couple of weeks, actually, and I have been playing with it on and off, trying to get familiar with it. And obviously, you look through the back end. This one dial right here will dial the focus. This other eye is your infrared light. And it's got a owner's, operator's, user's manual right here that comes with it. And I had to read through it and figure out what everything done, because there's buttons that you hold the button down, it'll do this. If you just mash it, it'll do this. Because, I mean, otherwise you'd have a whole list of buttons. So if you're hunting late, predator hunting, such as this stuff, and when I say hunting late, late in the evening, that thing probably will help you determine what something is when it's getting dim. My eyes is bad, and I can't see as good as I used to. In low light, I could pick stuff out. Obviously, you can't be shooting at night, so, you know, unless you're coon hunting, you know, fox hunting, coat hunting, all this kind of stuff, it could be very beneficial for some of that. The next thing is for me, it's entertaining. I like to get out and just see what all I can find. Here lately, I have been putting game cameras up on corn feeders just to see what I capture, and I captured a flying squirrel the other day. Y'all seen that video. So it's, you know, a lot to me about getting out and seeing what I can video and film, so it works good for that. But anyway, thank y'all for watching Spirit of the Outdoors. Remember, the best way to do things is the way you like to do it. We'll see y'all. Y'all have a good one.